Today I'm taking you through my full experience using Ashoori Law, a legal platform that specializes in U.S. immigration services, including visas like the E2, EB5, and green cards. When I first landed on their website, the layout was clean and modern. The navigation is intuitive, with visa categories clearly labeled at the top menu, making it easy to find the exact service you're interested in. I started by checking out their free resources, like blog articles and eligibility quizzes. These tools are helpful, although some of the content feels slightly promotional rather than purely informational. I then proceeded to book a consultation. The process is streamlined, but you have to enter quite a bit of personal information before you can schedule. The response time was fast, and the attorney assigned to me was very knowledgeable. They answered my questions clearly without pushing me to commit immediately. That was a positive. However, once the consultation was over, I did feel like the follow-up emails were a little aggressive in tone, urging me to act quickly, which made me cautious. The pricing for Ashoori Law is transparent compared to some firms. They list flat rates for many visa types, and that's helpful if you're budgeting. However, once I went into the details of what's included in those flat fees, I realized some optional services were not covered and could significantly increase the total cost. For example, document review and expedited filing support are additional. Many useful links you can find in the description. Customer reviews on their site are almost entirely positive, but when I looked on third-party sites, I noticed a pattern. Many clients praised their speed and clarity, but there were a few complaints about the lack of communication after payment was made. In my case, communication was solid during the early stages, but response time started to lag once the initial paperwork was submitted. This might be due to workload or staffing. I submitted an E2 visa application through Ashoori, and the platform guided me through each step. They have an online client portal, which is decent but could use some improvements. File upload sometimes timed out, and I had to re-upload a few documents. Their customer support via email was responsive, but the phone support was hit or miss, especially during peak hours. Overall, Ashoori Law is a strong option if you want professional immigration help without stepping into a traditional law office. They seem to be particularly well suited for entrepreneurial visas like the E2 and investment-based options like the EB5. Just be aware that the level of service might dip once your case is underway, and be prepared to follow up consistently. If you're thinking about using Ashoori Law, I recommend starting with the free consultation and asking a lot of questions about what is and isn't included in their flat fees. Read third-party reviews and have realistic expectations about timeline and responsiveness. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest breakdowns and user experiences.